Demonstration, we're going to talk about one of the blend modes that's quite often overlooked, the difference mode. And this blend mode, if I make a copy here and I put this on difference, you can see that it will change to black. And what this means is that this top image is exactly pixel to pixel, exactly the same as this image below. Now watch what happens if I take this top image and I'm going to reposition it just a little bit. I've literally moved this one pixel to the left, and you can see here it's showing me this is the difference. The difference between the two I can see is really the positioning. So if I have an image that is a duplicate image like this, and let's say I'm trying to reposition this to where it's exactly pixel to pixel in the exact same position, I can use this difference mode in this way. I can use this to reposition. So if I keep moving this a pixel to the left, you can see the difference mode gets more apparent. If I move it to the right, back to where it was, look at that. It goes back to black. I know in terms of alignment, this is exactly exactly aligned. Okay. So let's say, positioning is one use. Another use is if you have two files and you want to see if the files are exactly the same. Yeah, here I have a PSD file and here I have a JPEG file, and I can take one file and put it on top of the other and put it in difference mode, and I'll go ahead and just do that. I'll go ahead and select all here, and then I'll copy and paste this into here and then change this to difference mode, and it is almost completely black, but notice this down here. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this gray area. What this is image compression. You notice that this is a JPEG file and this is a PSD file. So if a client sends these two images to me, and I'm debating on which one of these to use, which is the highest quality, this tells me right here that the PSD file is an uncompressed file, or at least it has less compression than the JPEG file. And I can see that right here by using the difference mode. You can see this kind of gray area. So let's make this kind of an extreme case here. Okay, we're going to work destructively right now. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this file, and I'm going to take this JPEG image, and I'm really going to add some serious compression to it. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do two things at once. I'm going to show you what happens when you resize an image. So I'm going to reduce the size of this image to 50%. I click OK. Now I'm working destructively, so what's happened is it's thrown out essentially half of the pixels. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize this back to where it was before. So this time I'm going to blow it up to 200%, and it's going to be the exact same size as it was before. And you can already see a loss in quality. You can see the image is softer, right? So let's look, we'll copy this, and then we'll come back here to our original image, and then I'll add a new layer and I'll just paste this in. Visually, clear as day, you can see that there is definitely a quality difference between these two. The alignment's exactly the same, but one is much sharper. There's a lot more skin detail here. There's better density, image density. You can see here with the compression, not only are you losing detail, resolution, but you're also starting to get the extremes the highlight areas, the shadow areas are just starting to block up. So you're losing detail in those sides of the image. And here, so if I move this into difference mode, you can see clear as day right here. I mean, this is a lot of compression happening, and what we are seeing is the difference between the compressed image and the non-compressed image. So that is difference mode. It's a pretty handy tool. It's quite underused, I find, but when it comes to positioning or comparing two files that appear to look exactly the same, this is a great method to use.